Alright, what's up, guys? Good afternoon. I hope we are all having a great Friday. Friday is a day that I personally love because you get to wind down, after a very hectic week, right? So I did a poll yesterday where I asked the questions if you would be interested in, getting answers to questions about your health and wealth. And most persons said yes. Most persons sent in questions and so forth. So what I want to talk about firstly is weight loss and how to actually lose weight and what it takes. A lot of times we are confused because we are jumbled with a lot of information, sometimes information that is not really factual, and it deters us from actually trying to lose weight. So first thing, if you're trying to lose weight, it's important to watch the calories in and the calories out. Now, what I mean about the calories in is that the amount of calories that you take in for the day. So, if you eat 4,000 calories in one day, right? And say, for instance, you exercise and you only burn 300, chances are you will not lose weight because you cannot eat more and burn less. It doesn't work like that. So you have to first get your calories at a balanced number and get your exercises to burn that fat, all right, and to burn the extra calories. You cannot be eating 10,000 calories a day and say, boy, I'm there at the gym and I'm there at the gym for 5 minutes and we do some jumping jacks and the machine or my trainer said or I feel like I burned a lot of calories. That's not really how it works. The calories that you take in are very important. You have to pay keen attention to what you're eating. A lot of times I tell persons that it's 80% of the diet and it is 20% of the exercise. And it is very true because whatever you put within, right, it will either help you or it will slow down your process. Another thing that persons try to do is starve themselves. They say, all right, if me not eat nothing, me not gonna add no weight and I'll be all right, and that is another myth. When you do not eat, the natural way for your body to respond is by slowing down your metabolism. Now, the reason the body does that is because the body does not have the amount of nutrients that it needs to carry you through the day. So it has to now slow down the metabolic breakdown to make sure that the nutrients are not totally depleted. So after a while, you will find yourself gaining weight because if the food is not being metabolized, that means it's going to be stored, and chances are it's going to be stored as fat. So when you're there and you say, yeah man, if me not eat, I'm a good man. I'm just go through the day and I've been doing a lot of walking. Your body needs the nutrients, right? The key thing is to eat in smaller portions, right? What can help you is to get smaller plates. A lot of us, we eat from the big plate and we fill up the plate and we say yes, a balance. And no, what you have to do, or the suggestion is to make sure that you are eating smaller portions and eating from smaller plates. Also, another myth is that you can eat anytime that you want and you'll be all right, and the time does not matter. The time matters because, say for instance, you eat past 7, even eat past 9 or 10. What happens is that your blood sugar level rises. Now, there are a lot of diseases and health risks that come with that. Also, it can actually lead to memory loss. So if it is that you realize that you're not remembering like you normally do, and you are actually a victim of eating past 7, 8, 9, it's because you're eating too late. Another thing is that it can cause gastroenteritis, right? A lot of times we say to ourselves, yeah man, we can eat anytime, or my trainer said this, or Google said this, or YouTube said this. The thing is that a lot of times when we are researching, we may not find the best information online, right? Because some of the sites that we use are not credible. Or if we're using YouTube and the YouTuber says to you that, all right, so let me show you how I lost weight without following a specific guideline, without eating a specific time, chances are they are lying to you, right? They may look externally well, you know, the body looks good, the fat ratio is in terms when compared to the muscle is good and everything like that, but internally the body actually is breaking down, right? A lot of times we are fooled by videos, we're fooled by social media, because most of them they're trying to gain your attention. So it's not so much as trying to give you the right information, it's a way of gaining your attention, gaining your likes, gaining the views, right? We have to be careful for that. Have to be careful. Another thing as well, when we're trying to lose weight, it is very necessary that you exercise. So while watching the caloric intake is definitely necessary, you have to actually do activities that will actually help your body to break down the food faster, to remove the layer of fat, because while eating healthy is good, you can't just eat healthy and just be sitting there. So it is normally recommended that at least 3 times per week you get active, whether it may be for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour, right? A lot of us, well, you have some persons who work out 7 days a week, that's good for them, but it is recommended by doctors and professionals that you work out at least 3 times per week. You don't have to do anything more than that. So another thing that can help also, right? Trade in your coffee for green tea. A lot of us, we use the caffeine because we need the energy, we need the boost. But I guarantee you, right, that the green tea will give you the boost and it will be less detrimental to the body, right? So put down the coffee, put down the caffeine, replace it with the green tea or herbal tea, right? We're trying to look for things that help the immune system. We're looking for things that actually speed up the metabolism and help food to be processed better than to be slow and stored. Another thing is, make sure that you're eating your fruits at least every day. Have a different fruit, have a different fruit. We have so many fruits. You have apples, bananas, oranges, melons, and everything like that. Make sure you're getting adequate amount of sleep, right? The body actually does its best work when it is sleeping. So if it is that you're depriving your body of sleep and you're wondering why certain things are not going right, you need to actually get yourself a good night's rest. All right. For persons who want to gain weight, I encourage you to eat more. Use bigger plates, right? Have shakes like fruit smoothies. Have protein shakes on a regular, and you also have to make sure you're exercising as well. For persons who say, "Boy, I can't eat this and I can't eat that," the thing is, if you're not allergic, that is, you have to eat foods that are very high in the macronutrients, because that's how you're going to reach your goal. So for instance, if you say, boy, I mean, I like egg because it don't smell well, right? I don't think that's a good excuse, because eggs are very good in terms of the protein levels. So a lot of times we will tell the trainers, or we will tell ourselves, no, I can't eat that, because it don't smell good, or it don't, it don't look right. But you have to do what's best for your body. That's the only way your body can do what's best for you. I normally give the example like a car. You know, when the car loses its fuel, it really and truly cannot move to the destination you wanted, because the car is starving. You know, it's in need of fuel. It's just like your body. Your body needs the fuel, it needs the food, it needs the hydration to get through a day. So a lot of times we miss meals, and we say, boy, we have to work, we can't bother eat, and we just have to go to bed hungry. Listen, you don't have to do that. For persons who work long hours, what I suggest is meal planning and meal preparation. Now, when you plan your meals, so for instance, today I plan my meals for tomorrow and the following day. What I do, I think about the amount of protein that I need. I prepare it, and I prepare 6 different meals, right? But small portions. Get myself some of those plastic containers, and I make sure I package them, and I label them to make sure that I am not confused, and it saves time, because nobody actually wants to cook every day. Nobody actually wants to go by the stove every day. It doesn't make sense. A lot of persons are very busy, and it saves you the time and the energy. So meal planning and meal preparation is key, right? So yeah, guys, if you have not started your health and wellness journey, I encourage you today to start, right? I encourage you today to start, whether it is just by walking, you know, or changing, from the ice cream to your water, changing from your soda to your water, having cranberry juice, having natural fruits. All right, guys. In terms of, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask, right? I am always open in helping and encouraging. If you need a trainer as well, you can also hit me up, right? My Instagram will be posted, as well as you already know my Facebook. If you don't, I will add it, right, guys? So continue to enjoy your afternoon, and one love.